Hey everyone, my name is Riley, and in this video I want to go over one of the biggest mistakes that I see beginners make when it comes to selling digital products or creating courses or a community. And the reason that I know this is one of the biggest mistakes is because I see this with new students all the time until I course correct them. And this is also a big mistake that I personally made when starting out my online business, and all of my growth came when I actually fixed this. And this mistake is not starting with just one product and one funnel. And this can sound counterproductive because when you see all of these people on Instagram, these top level sellers with hundreds of thousands of followers that are making $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 per month, you go to their link in their bio or you go to their YouTube description and they have a bunch of links and they have a bunch of courses and they have a bunch of products and they have a bunch of lead magnets. So you think that you need to do the same. But this is one of the biggest mistakes that you can make as a beginner. And in this video, I'm going to explain why. So what you need to understand as a beginner is you and these people that you're looking up to on Instagram or TikTok or any of these social media platforms, you and this person are at completely different stages of your business. And the way that they actually started out, this Instagram influencer or this YouTube influencer, whoever you are looking up to, the way that they started out isn't with all of these millions and trillions of products that they currently have. Maybe they have 5 products that they are currently selling. They didn't start out this way. They started out with one product, they started out with one funnel, they started out with one offer, and then eventually over time, it actually grew into all of these things once they were already making money, once they learned what worked. And this is probably the reason that you're stuck and you're confused and you're not making any money in your business. The biggest book that taught me this, and I'll explain the concept in this book, is this book called Essentialism. And it essentially says when you're putting your energy in all of these different places, imagine these are different offers and different lead magnets and different things that you're trying to promote. You're not going to get anywhere because your energy is going off in all of these different directions. Your focus is split. But if you just put all of this into one offer, into one funnel, into one lead magnet, you're going to make so much more progress. And when I actually implemented this into my business, this is when everything took off. I think the biggest hurdle that you need to get over, the biggest mindset switch that you need to have when it comes to this, is you're probably thinking, well, I don't know which of these is actually going to work. I don't know which of these products is going to be the most profitable. I don't know which of these lead magnets is going to result in the most signups. And the way that you need to reframe this is rather than having all of these different things, all of these different offers and lead magnets, you just have one. And then over time, as you see the statistics, what you do is you gradually work on this, you improve this one, and it eventually becomes absolutely fantastic. And then when you're making 10, 20, 30K per month with one product, that's when you maybe think about adding others. Also, if you're finding this video helpful so far and you like this no BS approach with none of the fancy editing or none of the hype guru tactics, that is exactly what this channel is about, helping you grow with digital products in just a raw and unfiltered way. Also, if you want to get access to my super simple guide on making your first $1,000 with digital products, you can find that at the top link in the description. Going back to this, what you will also find is with these influencers that you're probably looking up to, the people with all of these different courses and different programs and different things, is all of these probably lead into each other, right? So because this person has built each of these individual ones over time and then added new things to this rather than just going all out at once, what you will probably find and what you will probably not be able to see because you can't see their back-end systems is each of these actually leads into the other. So whether this is like super advanced email marketing segregation or whether they just know their audience super well and they know what they are likely to buy next, that's how these things work. What you need to understand is these people, even though they have 5 offers now, they didn't start off this way. They started off with one offer, with one funnel, with one thing that they started selling, and eventually they started selling these other things. So now into the actual practical advice, what you should actually do is pick one product to sell. So this is either going to be a course, this is either going to be a coaching program, this is either going to be a community. You pick one of these 3 things and that's what you stick with. You don't jump to another thing because this isn't working after a month or 2 months. You stick with it, you figure out what's working, you tweak this one product, you tweak your marketing, you tweak your sales page, and eventually this leads into something successful. It doesn't matter which one of these you pick. You can get to 10K per month with a coaching program. You can get to 10K per month with a course. You can get to 10K per month with a community. It doesn't matter. What actually matters is keeping your focus on that particular thing and growing it into a profitable product. This is where most people fail. This is why most people don't make money online, because they switch between these things, or they try to do all of these at once and they don't get anywhere. Then the second thing that we do is we create one funnel, right? And we don't make this funnel super complicated or super advanced or anything like that. The funnel is simply going to be a landing page where we collect people's emails and we offer them something in return for their email. This is then going to take them to a sales page. And then after the sales page, we go ahead and take them to the offer. This is what we are actually selling right here at the bottom. And then through all of this, we are going to create an email marketing sequence. And we just have one of these. We have one landing page, one sales page, one offer, and one email marketing sequence. This way, you can actually focus on these. You can get good at email marketing because you learn how this works. You can keep track of your statistics with this email marketing. You can see, okay, this email got a slightly less open rate. What is it? Let's fix this in particular email. In the sequence, we can bump that up. The landing page maybe has less conversions than it should have. Let's tweak the landing page for this offer and make this landing page actually convert. This is how you're actually going to be successful online. This is the unsexy answer, but this is what actually works. Now, if you are brand new to this, if you are new to selling digital products, I will add a little plug and a little offer here. The platform that I use, the one that I have found by far the best, is Kajabi. And with Kajabi, if you do want to use this, you can get an extended 30-day free trial. And with this, if you sign up to Kajabi using my link, you get access to the Holden Academy Elite package. With this, you get access to 2 of my courses. One of them will teach you how to use Kajabi. The second will teach you how to go from 0 to 10K per month with digital products. And you also get access to my insider community where you can talk to me, we can have coaching calls, you can ask any questions, and we have all that set up right there. Now, this kind of goes against the point of the video. I have 2 courses and a community, but I've been doing this for a while. I've made quite a lot of money. I know what I'm doing. The way that I teach you to start is the way that I've talked about in this video. So if that does sound interesting, then you can sign up to Kajabi using that link. But overall, that is one of the biggest mistakes that I see beginners make when it comes to starting to sell digital products. Don't make this mistake. Start with one product, start with one funnel, start with one email sequence, and that will massively boost the progress that you make and the amount of money that you can make with digital products. Either way, if you did find this video valuable, don't forget to smash that like button and tap that subscribe button. And until next time, take it easy.